Okay, so this is my other channel that was the first channel that I had when I started making videos. My first videos I ever made, the first one, August 21st, 2022, was for Gachiakuta, chapter 24. Now, Gachiakuta, I am very familiar with, like from the start. Obviously, the stuff now, like I don't really know what's happening in the current arc. I know what the arc's called, but I want to watch the anime now because it's now gotten to the point where it's past where I read when I was reading it. I stopped making Gachiakuta chapter reviews for chapter 29. I believe I just checked episode 10 is when the anime catches up to where I stopped reading when the manga was coming out. Right when Rudo got his mask and they were going to Amo's tower. Right back then when this chapter she was still the woman in the desert, you know what I mean? But Gachiakuta is a series that I remember when the first chapter came out and I saw the color page of him like, you know, kind of like falling, he's like putting his hand up, it was like the red background, and I was hooked instantly. Like genuinely, I was hooked. I loved everything I was seeing. The world is awesome. And I was just hooked. And chapter 24 was like, I want to start making videos on this. Now, these are all privated on this other channel because they suck. They look like shit. They're boring. I don't even know how chapter 28 got 88 views. Like, hey, I appreciated the likes, but I was just not. They just weren't good. I'm not gonna lie. I won't lie. They weren't good, but I loved reading it weekly during the early stages. I don't even know what chapter the series is on now, but Gachiakuta is something that has always stayed with me, even though I haven't read it. And now that the anime was coming out, I believe I have a trailer reaction on this channel, and I'm just so damn excited to get back into it because, like I said, the anime is now farther than what I read of the manga when it was coming out weekly. And you're probably wondering, why did I stop? Well, the reason I stopped is because around chapter 29 and like chapter 30, the official translation came out. And at the start of it, it was very divisive because people were attached to the fan translation, and when you only have a fan translation, like nowadays, like with Shonen Jumps, there's like, oh, the official and the fan, which one do you prefer? Back when Gachiakuta started, it was only the fan translation, so people were very attached to it and took it as fact. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you're reading if you're, you know, coming here, it's like, oh, I've never read it. Read the official, please, for the love of God, read the official. I don't even think there is a fan translation anymore because the translation team, I'm not gonna say their name, but they kind of latch on to a new series. They kind of monopolize the fan translation, where it's like, we're the first one, so we're the only ones people are gonna read. And they suck. I won't lie to you. They are trash. They were not good. They got a lot of things wrong. And when I say divisive, like, this is the sort of thing. Like, I remember they called the cleaners the janitors. Like, back in the day, like, if you go on the Gachiakuta Reddit, you will see janitors. Because that's what we thought it was. But it's not janitors. It's cleaners. And it's not just like, oh, the English translation wanted to do cleaners. No, no, no. I believe in, I don't remember what PV for the promotional video for the volume 1 or 2. It says, in like, this is from Weekly Shonen Magazine, their promotion for the volume in Japan. It straight up says the cleaners. So they got that wrong. They called the pit the abyss, which I'm going to be honest, that one's interchangeable. Like, both of them are fine. But the big one was Jinky. But Jinky and Vital Instrument are the same thing. Jinky as a word is just the English lettering of the pronunciation of the kanji. Jinky is not a word. It's how they say the word in Japanese. It's the same with, like, Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, people always said, like, oh, Jujutsu Kaisen in English means sorcery fight. Thank goodness he stayed with Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen still means sorcery fight. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, the name sorcery fight's so generic. In Japanese, it's generic still. Like Jujutsu Kaisen's just not some. Jujutsu Kaisen's not a word in English. Jujutsu Kaisen's just the English, like the pronunciations of the kanji spelled into English letters. It's Jinki and Vital Instrument are the same thing. Like people treated back in when the official translation was coming up, people treated Vital Instrument and Jinki like how 4Kids treat like change shit for like Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, Maximilian Pegasus drinking wine, but in the 4Kids dub he's like, oh, this grape juice. People treated it like that kinda, and it's like it's not, they aren't changing it, they're just doing the translation. But Vital Instrument thankfully is now very cemented, but again, if you say Jinki, it's the same thing, there's no difference. It's like saying 4 Emperor in One Piece, like the 4 Emperors, or the Yonko, or in like Bleach, a Soul Reaper or a Shinigami. They're the same thing. Jinki and Vital Instrument are the same thing. But during this time, it was very divisive. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I can't read the official translation, at least on the official site, because it wasn't available in my country. I still don't think it is. But the fan translation sucked. A lot of people got very attached to the fan translation. And even before the anime was coming out, people are like, why are they saying Vital Instrument? It's like, oh, you started reading the fan translation, you poor soul. They don't do the fan translation anymore. Most of the time when an official translation comes out, that fan translation team drops the series. They did it with Blue Lock too. And Blue Lock, thankfully they dropped Gachiakuta very fast, because Blue Lock's reputation was ruined because of them. Like, oh my god, like, no, these characters are not saying retard. They're not calling each other retards. Like, why, what? Like, the translation team was bad. They were very, very, very bad. But it's all good now, thankfully. The official translation is not just better, it's good. It is good, and it's thankfully, I'm pretty sure, the only thing you can read. But a lot of people, during this time, they were very torn, which didn't really make sense. But then, it hasn't happened in the anime yet, but I'll just say, there's a certain character in the fan translation, they said, oh, I'm the creator of the Watchmen series. But in the official translation, he says, I am interested in the Watchmen series. And that's where I'm like, I don't want to read this series anymore, because people are divisive about which one's better, which one you should read, and the fan translation just got something wrong. So it's like, I don't want to piss people off and do chapter reviews reading the official, but I hate the fan translation, so I just dropped it. And I was sad because it looks amazing, especially the stuff in the anime that's coming. Like, I missed out on that weekly, but hey, if you want to see that, go subscribe and watch Domo Senpai. Domo Senpai was there from the start. I remember when I started Gachiakuta, I saw chapter 1, hooked instantly, and I see this dude on YouTube, Domo Senpai. I remember seeing his channel before Gachiakuta, but when he was talking about he's already loving Gachiakuta, and he can see it's going to be like the next big thing, I'm like, instant sub. He gets it. He fucking gets it. But yeah, now that the anime is, you know, ahead of where I stopped, and not only that, it's really good. In fact, it's probably one of the best shonen adaptations in a very long time. Like, well, it depends on who you ask. Like, I know the scene in the first episode when he's falling down into the pit, and he's like, you know, the you know, I don't want to say it, but him falling, and everyone's like, oh, they didn't do the panel 1-to-1, that sucks. And there's still some people, like, I remember coming out weekly, and people were saying it was lackluster, and I'm like, if you think this is lackluster, do you know what lackluster is? Like, the internet has just just rotted people's opinions on everything, and now everything's negative. Like, holy fuck, if Attack on Titan came out today, like season 1, I'm not talking about Mappa. Like, that shift was diabolical, like, in terms of the internet's reaction. Like, all the harassing the animators, like, what the fuck? Like, if Attack on Titan came out now, like season 1, like with studio, people would be like, oh, not 1-to-1 of the manga, it's trash. But don't listen to those people. Those people are insufferable. If you're one of those people that to this day, episode 13's come out, and you think that this anime is still lackluster of an adaptation, I can tell you right now, the people that you have in your life secretly find you insufferable. That's all I'll say. Because not only are they adapting the manga well? They're expanding upon it. The gob stuff, like I remember watching reaction videos because I knew it was gonna happen, so I'm like, oh, I want to see like the moments. Like I'm not ready. I don't want to watch the show yet. I'll watch in the binge once it catches up, which I'm gonna do on this channel now. But people just don't realize how good of an adaptation it's getting so far. And some people will still say start from the beginning because they changed, Regto's killer. Instead of bumping into the killer, he bumped into the apostles. Like, that's a good change. I bet you Kei Arana herself told them to do that. Said, I wish I did this instead of this. You know what I mean? The introduction of Gob. I wish I introduced Gob at the welcoming party of Rudo rather than just have him be an off-screen character. I bet you $1 million Kei Arana herself told them to add that because she wishes that's what she did instead. And that's the beauty of adaptations. But yeah, I've rambled on too long. I just wanted to show you, like, Gachiakuta has been a series that I read weekly. I super enjoyed. I did a little bit of content on, but yeah, once that official translation came out and then the shift in people's opinions or like hating the official because they changed one little thing, even though the discussions of janitor's better than cleaner, it's like you can prefer janitor, but it's wrong. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care if you prefer janitor. It is inaccurate. It is not a thing. Like, that is fucking Maximilian Pegasus drinking wine but calling it grape juice in the kids version. That's that. But we've gone past that. We're in the over 100s now, and I want to watch the anime because not only it's past where I've read, it's an amazing adaptation and seems to be even better. Like, was it that Nakamura, I think his name is, the animator that did like one of the episodes of Mob Psycho and like I think Deku versus Todoroki in season 2 of My Hero, is doing an episode. It's like, fuck, man, this is a phenomenal adaptation. So I just wanted to give that little history lesson on myself because, yeah, these videos are private. They suck. I won't lie to you. They were boring. But, hey, it got a little bit of likes. That still makes me happy. But let's get on with Gachiakuta. I'm going to binge the 13 episodes. I want to catch up because I want to watch the next arc weekly. Because I've seen panels of the next arc. And, yeah, while the episode's going, I'll say like what I know, quote unquote. So let's get on with it. It said that when the object is treated with care. Oh, but no, I'll say this: I know who the angel is, and it sucks that I know, but I don't know when it happens or how it gets revealed. When and how it gets revealed, I don't know. I'm blind to that. So Bones has done an amazing job. Because I think I stopped watching the anime at episode 6, where Jabber was introduced. And then I just watched it through, like, moments from reaction channels. Because, like I said, I knew it was going to happen. But now it's getting to points where I don't know what's going to happen. And I want to watch this amazing adaptation. It's been a while since I've wanted to watch an adaptation rather than just read the manga. Oh, there he is. Humans think nothing of turning an object in the trash. And the CGI in this show is beautiful. Like, genuinely. And I wonder how long Gachiakuta is going to be. To dismiss it as filth, never to hold any value again. This just goes hard. Like, this introduction of Gachiakuta, I remember I'm like, we're in good hands. This is lackluster to some people. They do this to other humans too. Like, what a great introduction, man. Like, as a manga reader watching this, I was like blown away. Like, this is one of the best adaptations you can ask for. Like, people don't know what a lackluster adaptation is. And I The trash, yep. A disgusting degenerate who's threatening the beauty of our city by hoarding trash. And the fact that Lotus Juice from Persona 3 is on this fucking soundtrack is amazing. I really wonder if Kei Rana herself asked to do that, or for him to do that. Because I'm pretty sure the band that paled... Oh, that's so sick. Yep, Lotus Juice on the track, man. Ooh. Because, yeah, when I'm starting this reaction, episode 13 came out, like, I think yesterday, I believe? Yeah, I think it's the time I'm recording this yesterday. Bunch of shitheads. And it's crazy because in the official translation, he doesn't say that. He calls them, like, turd brains. So I'm like, oh, okay. See? That, hey, I'll give the fan translation that. They kept that vulgarness of... And this, I'm so interested in. This, like, look at the castle at the top. They have to be important, right? Like, is there, like, a... If you've watched Arcane, like, you know that, like, round table of the leaders... There's gotta be something like that on the sphere, right? That they, where this when we get to explore this side of the sphere, that's gonna be awesome. Because it's gonna happen. So yeah. Because what's up in that castle? Crazy. And this scene, like, of him going to the other side hits way harder in the anime. Like, holy crap, the color difference. The trash raider. Down on us all. Maybe that castle is like the apostle headquarters. Chiwa.
すっごく厳しいんだよ。もし捕まったらどうなるかわかんないのに、どうしてゴミ拾いを続けるの？金持ちども。
And you know what? Like I said, if you've skipped through the beginning part, hey, that's fine. I've already basically seen all of the episodes. Like, I've only watched up to episode 6 of the anime, but like I watch moments from reactors going forward, and once obviously 12 and 13, I'm like, okay, this is new stuff. I want to watch it through I want to experience it through the anime rather than reading it. And I want to read. I'll read them. Also, I'll probably do manga read-throughs after the anime's done, because the anime is just that good of an adaptation, where it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, they skipped so much stuff, so you need to restart. I hate those adaptations. No adaptation should be that. There are some people that will, even if the adaptation is really damn good, like this one, people are like, oh, they changed this tiny thing that's actually better changed in the anime. But yeah, some people are purists, and but what I was gonna say, I wonder if Chiwa will she be a bad guy in the future? Like, is she gonna join the apostles? Like, who knows? Are we never gonna see her again?
Yo, Chiwa もいるじゃん。
何？
いや、お前も一緒にいると匂うだろ。
は？
だってこいつくっそ汚ねえ手袋ずっとつけてんだぜ。
That's so fucked up.
手袋の下、もう気色悪いのなんの。
いいじゃん別に。私たちも似たようなもんでしょ。
いや、でもつるむことはおすすめしねえよ。だってこいつ。
That's so fucked up.
犯罪を犯さずせっせと働いて頑張ってんのによ。
I'm very curious
こ
about
い
the
つの
history
親
of
が
the
人を
sphere
殺しまくったせいで全部台無しになったんだろ。だから
and going on
こ
a
いつといれば
killing spree
塩
like
まで同類と思われ。
oh yeah, look of a murderer. This scene's still crazy. Yeah, the eyes of a criminal.
似るって本当だな。
お前もいつか人殺しになる。
Jeez, that's so fucked up. I honestly do wonder how important his dad's gonna be. Because I have a theory, because I personally think his dad is going to be a bad guy with the sphere. Because what if it's some fucked up thing where it's like, oh yeah, your mother sent her corpse down. They hated me so much they didn't even check if it was my body. They just wanted me gone so badly. They just threw what they thought was me, but it was actually like your mom's corpse. And I got to join the higher ups in the sphere because maybe they respected what I did or some shit. Like it's I think he's going to be like final villain group. Like, is it the government that's going to be the villains, or is it going to be like the apostles? Are we going to get like 13 Court Guard Squad captains type shit for the apostles? If that is true, if it does happen, it's crazy that they're setting up the apostles so like obviously so early. It's like the police on the sphere is like, oh, they're going to be like the final villain type shit. Who knows?
もう本当嫌なこと言うよね。ルドは親とは違うよ。私は信じてる。人を殺すような悪い人間じゃないって。
おそう。
Is that Hunter's license? These moments are just so damn good.
お前に
Even though I know what's gonna happen, it's still such a good scene. Kaorana was so damn good setting this whole little thing up.
ママ。
Damn, that's so mean. And there's Regto.
ただいま。
ねえとな、それより夕べのゴミ拾いの話聞かせてもらおうか。あのな、わざわざ昨日見つかったんだろ。お前の考えは分かってる。俺たちには血のつながりがない。だが家族だ。そろそろ変な気を使う癖をな。
Cute.
ルード。チワちゃんにもそんくらい素直になりゃ伝わるのにね。
逃げよ。別にこれは。
見せてみろ。ついでに両手の包帯を取り替える。
Yeah, and his wounds on his hands, I wonder if that's been revealed about what they are yet in the manga. Don't tell me if it is.
こんな傷。別になんと
Because
も
the
ね。
spoilers I do know, I'm like, I wish I didn't know.
親にもらった
But
傷
I
に比
do.
べればな。
Yeah. What did your dad do to you?
重い罪を犯せば即死刑になり、奈落に落とされ
Yeah, like, look at this. Look at that castle in the background. Who is up there? Like, that's gotta be, like, the final destination of the villains or something. You know what I mean? Like some Quincy shit. Like the Apostle... the Apostle villain group. And if that is the case, you know the designs of like the apostle captains are going to be fucking awesome. You just know that. But I am very curious on what that castle is. Because if it is true that this is going to, like, that castle is going to be, like, the final destination of the story of, like, the boss, like, the villains are here, this is where we need to get to. Because I'm so curious on what's going to happen.
両手は物心つく前から真っ黒だった。時々襲ってくるひどい激痛と傷の醜さを気持ち悪がる人間たちの目によって
Yeah, it's so fucked up.
俺の精神はかなりすり減っていた。そんな時レグトがこの
And knowing the spoilers that I know, it's like I only know like a little bit about like the Regto quote unquote spoilers. And about I haven't seen it. I don't know what happens. There's so much like passion in this adaptation. Like I remember when this first episode, I remember when the first trailer came out. You can watch it on my channel. It was like a dream come true. Holy fuck. Dude. In the pit. That's such a crazy visual. Oh my god. Like, I wonder who these priest people are. Like, are they part of the government, or are they just, like, in a regular church? I'm just so hung up on that castle. I'm very curious on what Charon's going to do with that landscape. Because that straight up looks like the base of operations of the final villains or something. Yeah. I have so many thoughts about Chiwa, because, like I said, I know what's going to happen, and I know what she's going to say, but I just have so many thoughts about her, because she's going to have to come back at one point. Like, she thinks this is awful. So if she found out the truth about Rudo, her opinion will change. Like, she straight up says she loves him. There's more to Chiwa, like Jan and Lame. I have a feeling there will be. Because we saw the stuff in the latest episode, like the type of shit she's able to write with characters, like with Amo. Like, we don't. What did Chiwa do after? I'll say it at the end of the episode. That sky's
こいつを
beautiful.
ただ捨てられるよりお前のそばにいる方が幸せだと思ったんだ。だから
The facial expressions, man. Kaorana's so good. I'll say it a million times. Bone's film is perfect for Gachiakuta. They've been doing a phenomenal job. See, and here's the change that some people say you should restart the series if you catch up just because of this, even though it's better. Like I said, if you skipped, I bet you $1 million Kaorana told them to change that scene of who he bumps into, because she probably wishes she did that instead.
でもレグとのことだからもう一度ちゃんと告りに行けとか言って
Him witnessing it, I think this is, yeah, I think this is better. And I bet you Kaorana agrees. Because I bet you if they did the opposite, if it was like this in the manga, and they switched it to how it is in the anime, they would they'd probably still prefer it. Or if the moment, like, this moment was the same as it is in the anime, in the manga, but they switched it in the anime to him bumping into him, people probably prefer what happened in the manga. That's what I meant to say. Like, this, Rudo. Oh, this music goes hard, though. Oh, that's such a sad scene. Him just... I've said, oh yeah, this, yeah, everyone like, holy shit, it's happened. He finally did it. And it's the sort of thing where I know I've talked about like the apostles and like what they could mean for like them being the final villains. If they are, like, this is such good setup for them to be them, the final villains. I mean, like, just them blaming on him, punching him, like, you can't talk out of this, tribesfolk. Just like this force, if they are going to be like the final force, the final villain force, this is great setup from the beginning of the series of like, we already hate them and now they are the final bag. Like, I'm a shut up. Like, who is she? Like, who is this woman? Like, genuinely, like, is this just some random civilian, or is she like a, you know, I was about to say like commander, but you know what I mean? Like, Is she like the curator of these like executions, basically? Sending them to the pit? And it very much seems like I do wonder how they're gonna go along with this, because like the tribesfolk and like the upper class people, they don't really see eye to eye. The upper class people really discriminate against the tribesfolk, but when it comes to sending people to the pit, it really seems like, you know, during these executions, they're on the same page. Like, yeah, we're different. Yeah, we don't like you and we're different, but for this, it's like we're just as invested as you are. Or if they're just like, we got played up. But look at them. They're like, get the fuck out of here. And here's the moment.
レグトが殺されたんだ。頼む、犯人を探して。
信じてたのに。やっぱり人殺しの子供なんだね。
汚れはならく。
And the bullies were right beside her too, the kids. Ah, jeez. Is that really the last we're ever gonna see of Chiwa? Like, I just wonder. This scene is just so phenomenal. Yeah, like, what was she talking? Like, what is this lady saying to this person? Like, I wonder. He's like, I don't know. Like, I wonder. What if she's like one of the good ones? What if she's saying, like, did he actually do it? And they're like, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she's really against it. Maybe she's like a person that doesn't really want this to be a tradition. And then this dude, like, fuck, he's been doing this for generations. You could tell. And he is right here. Goodbye. And this song, oh my god, when this first episode came out and I heard this song for the first time, holy fuck, I was like, yep. They know what they are doing. They know the assignments, and they are getting it done. Duh. And here's this scene. I still think this seems phenomenal. I do love the panel of this, but this is still so phenomenal to look at, like, genuinely. And like that, like distorted vocals of the song, or I'm assuming it's the song that was playing when he was falling, but like if it's not, it's still phenomenal. You have landed in the pit, kid. And I'll say it's the CGI for these trash beasts were phenomenal. Look at the detail on that claw. Not that all CGI is 2016 Berserk, bro. Like, this looks phenomenal. Oh, that sound design of his teeth or his mouth opening. Oh my god. So good. And that's the end of episode 1. Very happy to rewatch that. Just so damn good. And it's one of those things, like, is that the last we're gonna see of Chiwa? Because I very much wonder what she did after this. Because a lot of people probably just assumed, like, gave up on Bruto. But what if, after he got sent down and everything was done, she kind of, like, rethought. It's like, what the fuck? How could I say that? And what if she goes and, like, tears in her eyes and runs back to get the stuffed animal? You know what I mean? Because she was saying all that stuff about, like, I don't want you to get sent down there. This is like basically this is an awful tradition. I hate seeing it. I don't want that to happen to you. But then she's like, oh, you murdered Regto, like you're just like your dad. But what if she what will her reaction be when she finds out that he didn't? Because she clearly cares. It's not one of those things where it's like, screw you, go die. It's like, no, she was very sad about what she thought Ruto did. So will she, like, realize? Like, what will her reaction be? Because I don't think she's just, like, this heartless bitch. Like, she cared for Ruto. She straight up said that she loved him. What if that stuffed animal becomes her vital instrument? Who knows? Maybe we'll see Chiwa like Annie from League of Legends with Tibbers. Her vital instrument can, like, create this stuffed animal into, like, this fucking beast. Who knows? And those two bullies that we saw, well, I think the third one was probably there too. What if they joined the group? It's like, holy shit, Ruto didn't kill that guy. And those four become, like, the rogue group on the sphere, the kids. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe I'm just rambling nonsense. But very great episode. Let's get into the second one. Alright, episode 2.
不思議に思っていた。どうしてみんな汚れや犯罪者のことは異常に気にするのに、奈落に落ちるとどうなるか誰も気にしようとし
Yeah, having to watch that, especially as a kid, man. Damn. Those didn't look like upper class people. Those look like tribesfolk. And this opening is amazing. And the Core 2 trailer played a glimpse of the opening by Mori Kalopi, I think her name is. Sounds awesome as well. Like, genuinely. All the music in this series is just phenomenal. And, like, they actually got Lotus Juice on the track, bro. Like, that is crazy. You know, I'll watch the opening in full for episode 2. Ugh, gotta move my pillow. Not me. I've listened to this song so many times. So damn awesome. Damn, like that is beautiful. Like, that is some of the best CG I've seen in anime in a while. Oh, and they're chasing after you. Holy shit, those things are fast. Oh, jeez. That is probably... His heart's probably... And stomach's probably sinking. I agree. And they extended his fights with the trash beast as well, so it's like they knew what they wanted to do. They're like, okay, we're gonna put our whole ass into this. I gotta tear up my lungs if I breathe it for too long. Yep, no man's land, baby. Yeah, there's nowhere, pal.
こんな世界に安全な場所なんてあんのかよ。こんな
Ugh. I cannot even imagine what he is feeling right now. They are so bad you're puking up blood. Or more spitting up blood in your lungs. Ugh.
何もできないまま終わるのか。
Yep. Him calling out to his dad remind him like, holy fuck, all that happened. I gotta fight. I gotta fight. They did that to me. They did that to him. Yeah, he's reminded of his hate and his rage. And was that imagery like the items calling out to Rudo for them to be used? Like, you can use me. I'm ready. I want you to wield me. Damn. Yeah, this kid is not some bum. He is filled with rage and he knows how to fight. He knows how to survive. Like, he was running away from apostles just getting trashed. Like, he knows how to maneuver himself. Damn. Tell him! Tell him! Getting smacked. Damn. Ugh. I love the glowing eyes. I remember when the trailers first came out and I saw that their eyes glow. I'm like, that is so awesome. But they do basically glow in the manga as well. When they activate their vital instrument, their eyes like change shape. It's very much like, you know, them taking a different form of and they glow. You know, kind of like, you know, like a Sharingan. Like, it's not just a pattern. The eyes glow red as well. Well, his glow red. Everyone else's has their own glow. Yep, you still have the big boy you ran into at the start since you got here. Yeah, he's like the fucking alpha of this no man's land. He's like, I summon these creatures. And obviously, when we see Ryo fight a big trash beast in the future, I wonder how she would have handled this one. Probably easily. Just like Engine does. There's the panel. I remember reading this for the first time. Such an awesome panel. Not a lot of people realize why he kicked him. It was to get all the blood out of his lungs. Yep. Musk. Are you a local? It's very clearly said, are you a human? But hey, whoever just said that, hey, more power to you, I guess? I don't know. And this voice actor is perfect for Engine. I remember when the series was first coming out, everyone was like, who do you want to play the voices? I was one of the people, I wanted Zoro's voice actor to play Engine, but Tengen's phenomenal. Like, he is so good as Engine. That's such a crazy scene. Oh, that glow is just so awesome. Yeah, I remember reading this for the first time. It was like, holy crap. Such a badass weapon. Oh, here comes Lotus Juice again. It just looks so good, man. Damn. Oh, here comes Unbreaker Octa Shredder. Oh, such an awesome attack. Gets bigger. And it's so cool because he pushes the mechanism to open up the umbrella with his foot. And then it opens up and the 8 blades come crashing down. That's such a cool thing. Like, such a cool attack. Kaorana, man. She's a legend already. I'm Engine. And I love the dub for this series too. Like, especially the voices. There's some, like, in the later episodes, the script, I'm like, they could have just kept it simple. They didn't have to abbreviate it to, like, be different, but hey. The voice actors are phenomenal. Aizawa's English dub voice actor for My Hero playing Engine. Hell yeah. Perfect fit. An old legend. This is just so adorable. Lil Rudo is so cute.
それにもあれにも魂があんのか。
そうかもな。
Like him as a little kid, I don't know why, he reminds me of Tails from Sonic with the big gloves. The little body and the big gloves. Like, he reminds me of Tails. Oh, that's so adorable, man.
なんだよこれ。
Just dragging you with, dragging you with a chain.
気絶してたから丁重に運んでやってんだろうが。
外しやがるクソ野郎。俺は今。
どうやって上空まで行くつもりだ？それに展開は常に移動している。理由は他にもあるが、ま、今は無理だろう。
I'm very curious how the sphere works too.
量が絶対に。
The lore on the sphere going in the sky for the first time is probably gonna be
何
amazing.
か知ってんだろ。上に展開に行
I
く
just
方
love
法
this
は。
world, man, and this mystery, and I don't even know most of it.
展開のクソどもに全部ぶつけてやれ。お前が答えるまで俺はたまらねえぞ。
キャンキャンキャンキャンいい加減うっせえぞ。
The motor mouth, that's crazy. Old gas station. Yeah.
子供だ。なぜここに。いや、決めつけは早い。君はどこから来たんだい？
いや展開
They're getting so excited. They're like, holy crap, we're gonna make millions. Well, not millions.
お前ら
展開時も言語は一緒なのか。
なら偽物の可能性も。
いや、嘘をついてる感じはない。
Damn, pulling the eyelid? That guy's huge. I never even realized that.
してすぐにハグしてやろうな。
エンジンってやつよりはまともな人間。
Ah, jeez. Yep, there we go.
よし。さっきの。
I don't even remember what they called the Spherites in the original fan translation. That sucked.
体丸ごとはもちろん、目、腕、足、服だけだろうと欲しいやつはわんさかいる。が、まさか聖者が手に入る。
Damn, that face, man. So well done.
お前たちはゴミを垂れ流す。そして降ってきたゴミはたまりにたまって毒の大気を作り、化け物までも生み出した。
Which is
その化
crazy.
け物に殺された人間。
Dude, I cannot even imagine how mad I'd be if trash just fell on my house and just polluted and destroyed everything.
Oh,
jeez.
お お前撃った後俺たちも見学しなきゃな。でもお前ゴリゴリだな。
If only they knew. Yeah, it's not like they eat that. Damn, this part's still so fucking crazy. The skin. This was early 2000s. They wouldn't have showed that. Damn. And I remember down the line when he was talking to Rio, he said they only really had soup and bread. Wonder how that tasted. Oh, that sound effect's so cool. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Draw out their power. Givers. Hell yeah. Here's a tire, bitch. Boom. KO. Look at that eye down there. Holy crap. That's looking like a Amo beatdown eye. Level gaze. Damn.
Yes?
Yes. Turns to dust. Did its purpose. Gotta beat up some assholes and then gotta leave this earth. That was just from 2. Later down the line, when that happens again, it was only after 3, so he got better from this point on. Join the cleaners. I'm not that interested. I also love the ending too. The ending didn't really get talked about a lot, and it didn't really get a lot of views on YouTube, like on the official. I think this is phenomenal. Okay, I'll put it on mute. It's a great song. But no, episode 2 is just so damn awesome. And it just gets even better and better, which is also amazing. And I heard the latest arc right now in the manga is one of the best, if not the best one. I don't know. It depends on who you're talking to, obviously. But the next arc that the anime is about to cover that I want to catch up to, because I didn't read it. I didn't even read really the Amo stuff. I just knew what happened when it was, coming out. Like I knew what like a glimpse of what her backstory was and how disturbing it was, but I never read it because that was during the time where it was very divisive and everyone's like, no, I like the fan translation better. I already got into it at the start. I don't need to repeat myself, but you know what I mean. So I'm very happy now that the anime's out and the official translation's it's just better. It just is. If you ever want to read Gachiakuta and you don't know what to read, please don't read the fan translation. Read the official one. It's not just, oh, because it's the official. It's good. Alright. Episode 3, this is going to be the final episode for this video. I'm probably going to do 3 episodes each video. I'm going to try to. We'll see if copyright kicks me in the ass because I don't know how anime reactors do it. Is no anime reactor just getting paid or anything? Because it seems like the copyright system it's just from audio. Like, how do they have audio on? I'm guessing they just don't make money, but maybe I'm just missing a secret. All right, 3. And there's the bird chirping of the choker. Very, very creative sounds for the choker. Engine.
逸材を見つけたそうそう金撃でたまたま拾ったんだけどよこいつがまさかの能力持ちだったとお前にも合わせてやるよ
And so many reactors. When Rudo got his fucking cleaner outfit, everyone's like, what's with the choker? I'm not a fan of that. Everyone's wearing a choker. Are you brain dead? Like, it's not a Rudo design thing. It's a communicator. You clearly see everyone is wearing one. Well, except the doctor. Also a phenomenal voice actor, Frieza and Mayuri. Arigato. Bruto's voice actor is phenomenal.
掃除屋なんてのに入ってる暇なんかね。
人さらいの件で
Yep. Mm-hmm.
むぞま、何が言いたいかっつうとただで情報
Yep. Joining the cleaners is even more like that with Corvus. Corvus would have told him to, you know, not be part of the cleaners. I wonder what this city is that we're called. You see, everyone's wearing a goddamn choker. Nobody realized that. They all thought it was just a Rudo weird design for his cleaner outfit. Like, no, that's everyone is wearing a fucking choker.
Oh, いい食いっぷりだ そういやお前
That burger looked good too.
下界は全部ゴミでできてると思う。
Yeah, exactly.
こんなちゃんとした街も飯もあるんだな。
いいなだ こんな感情、思念が溜まりやすい。それがあるときエネルギーとして変換され、さまざまな現象を引き起こした。
Anima? Anima? I think it's anima.
必ず襲ってくる。基本的には街の外のゴミためエリアに生息しているが、街の中に侵入されることもある。
I wonder if we'll ever see that.
ったよ。
Yep.
そうだな。
前にも言ったが、暗獣には普通の武器は通じない。
これで
料理人が丁寧に研いできた包丁のように、物書きが長年共にしたペンのように。
Anima inhabits it.
俺らは人気と呼んでいる。
Vital instruments or jinky, whatever
思
you want
念
to
が
call
核の
them.
半獣は思念が宿った人気でしか倒せない。
Mm-hmm.
能力を持つ人間ってことか。
その通り。お前も俺も能力者。ギバーだ。
Mm-hmm.
つまり、ソージャーは半獣退治の組織。ギバーが ああ、そのことだが、俺は上に行く方法なんだ。これっぽっちも知らねえ。
はあ知ってそ
情報通だ。何か知ってるかもな。
Yep.
結局そいつに会わなきゃ始まらねえのか。
Yeah.
たった一つの大切な形見だ。
Damn, that's so sad, man.
もんを大切にし続ける。こんなこともできねえ人間がたくさんいる。魂のこもったいいグローブだ。
They've got soul.
おっと。そんじゃ一通りの外科医講座終わり。お前
Brewer's just such a sweet kid, man.
それはお前の当面の資金だ。大
Mm-hmm.
売っ払って金だから。治療費も飯代もそっからだから。何も気にする必要ねえ。
So you didn't know him anything. You paid for all that yourself. True.
手が気づくの遅。
まさかお前いつもこんな。
んじゃ今からお前の教育係と合流すっから。
My boy. I love all the characters in this series, man. Dude, I remember when this chapter came out, when the cat stole his money, I thought it was going to be like the cat like belonged to a villain or something, where he stole stuff for him or so. Like, yeah. Reading a manga in its early days and you think anything can happen, but no, sometimes it's just a cat stealing money in this wasteland, in this city. Wants to be a little thief with its little butthole. I love Zonka's voice actor in Japanese and English. They got phenomenal choices. Episode 3, The Grounds.
ってんだてめえ。これは俺の金だ。何変なこと言ってんの。
違う。その棒のことよ。
は
And a lot of people, like reactors, like, Rudo, you should understand. Look, he collects trash. A stick to him is probably, on the sphere, is probably still just a stick. Like, it's not like a piece of trash. It's just like, this isn't even anything. So, yeah, a lot of people are like, you should know what he's going, you should know what he means. Don't call it dumb. It's like, if it was like a piece of garbage from the trash, yeah, maybe. But yeah, to him, a stick is still just a stick. A lovely assist staff. I remember when it was called the love stick. And some people actually prefer that for some reason, but again, some people are just too attached. It's like Stockholm Syndrome with fan translations, even when they suck. Yep. He's your trainer, pal. And this is literally just a panel. Like, Bones is adapting the art style so damn well. Oh, the eyes glowing and changing shape are so cool. Mm-hmm.
になって相手の気持ちも考えてあげないとね。
相手の気持ち。
Bruno's such a good main character, man. Mm-hmm.
俺ももしこのグローブを取られたらきっと取ったつもりは。
そうかそうか。
Oh, so adorable. If only he didn't smile, they would have stayed on these terms.
初めて他人と和解できそうな感じ。
これからよろしくね。
お、
ルドの人気はどれなん？どんな能力持っとん？
Sokka's so great, man. When he's nice and, you know, slinging around insults. Why is it doing that? I didn't move my mouse. Just the staff. I mean, the scuzzballs out there tease me over having just a staff. But it's still my precious treasure. And I've seen this stuff in the future. You know what? I'm not even gonna say. Like, I don't know Zonka's backstory or anything. I'm pretty sure the manga's done it. This face is insane. The way he's like moving, twitching. Oh my goodness, man. So fucking good. Huh? And the music in the background, like with the harmonica, like it's like country on a farm, like, you know, Zonka, he's kind of from that, you know, kind of from that area. He's like the country bumpkin kind of thing. Or at least I think he is. Like the way he talks, he's very much like from a certain area. Those crows, man. Yeah. You insulted everything I'm fighting for.
会った時からお前とは会わん思っとった。
I love how they don't show what it is. It's very smart. You think it's just like a pipe or something.
お前の人気はグローブじゃろ。いや、お前まさか。お前の能力。
Yes, sir.
触れたものを人気に変えてしまう能力。でもな、ただの天才じゃ超凡人とやり合うのは不可能やぞ。
Damn. Yeah, like, how is this lackluster? In what world is this lackluster to people? It's sadly the one we're living in. If this was a slideshow is lackluster. That I remember. That's a good panel creation. I remember that panel. Scuzzball. Plunger. See, if every fight looked like that, then I'd be like, yeah, it's lackluster. But like a slideshow for him, his reactions for getting poop flung at him, it's funny when it's like that. It's very comedic. And they extended this scene. This whole little Scooby-Doo thing, like, oh my goodness. They probably had so much fun doing this. Oh, and that cat comes to ruin things again for Zonka. That cat made him get his stick stolen, and that cat made him trip up for Rudo to do a jump poop attack. Oh, those sounds are gnarly, man. This music box, oh my god, this like Cowboy Bebop intro. Or like the beginning of Cowboy Bebop episode 1. Poor Zonka. He's just fainted. I would too, honestly. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, potatoes down. Oh, they had the same type of coats as someone in Amo's backstory. So I'm guessing that's like the trafficker coat. The good, you know, trafficking goods coat. I mean that in the sense of actual objects, not Amo. No. I would never mean it like that.
こいつがお前の教育係だ。残価は掃除屋の中でも人気の扱いにも。
The engine. I'm very excited to see why he's so renowned. Like when he joined the cleaners and maybe became a leader. I wonder what got him that promotion. Or maybe he started off as that. Hello, Rio. His face, man, it's so funny. This random woman, what the hell's happening? They're adapting panels from the manga so damn well, man. Cleaner HQ. Great episode. That's where we're gonna leave it today, but I mean, phenomenal adaptation, man. Like genuinely, this is coming from manga reader. From like, I'm very familiar with the early stuff. Like I was invested and hooked, paid attention to the early stuff, and now I'm excited to get to the stuff I'm not familiar with in an amazing adaptation where I'm actually comfortable, because there's other ones where it's like, I'll just read the manga. No, this one I'm like, I want to watch the anime, because not only is it great adaptation, they're doing it even more justice than most animes. They're extending and adding stuff. Like, it's not just, oh, the voice acting and music's good, and the animation is just, it's fine. No, and here, the animation's great, the voice acting is amazing, the music is honestly fucking phenomenal, and the extended stuff is phenomenal. They are caring so much about this. Like, this anime adaptation is phenomenal. Like, I can tell this is going to be one of those animes where once you finish it, you can dive into the manga where the anime left off. It's not going to be one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, they cut and skipped all this stuff. That's important, so you'll need to restart. No, I can tell. You will be able to go right into the manga right when this anime is done. They're doing that good of a job, and they're doing such a good job at an adaptation. Not just, oh, the animation's good. No. Adapting the hopefully very well-known now manga, because I don't use Twitter, really. I just use it to, like, see sales of, like, manga that I like. And one of the accounts that I do follow, they're doing, like, the manga sales of current animes airing. This, like, I think Gachiakuta, I think he did, like, a post not too long ago, maybe, like, today or yesterday, where I think Gachiakuta like, from the 13 episodes, it's sold 138,000 copies. Because I don't think the latest volume's out yet. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But, like, of old backlog of people buying it, 130-something thousand. Tokononki, I think, like, 330,000. Like, that series gets shown so much. But, hey, I'm happy it's underdog shonen. Like, in terms of, like, popularity. And I think it's in, like, Weekly Shonen Champion, the same magazine as Aruma-kun, and Gachikuta's in the same magazine as, like, Blue Lock, Hajime no Ippo, Fairy Tail Eden Zero, To Your Eternity, like that stuff. So maybe it'll come like the face of that. I doubt it, but it doesn't need to be the face. It would be awesome if it did, but Demon Slayer was an anomaly with its manga sales, selling 80 million copies in a year. That's an anomaly. Jujutsu Kaisen did very well as well. I think it became like top 2 best-selling manga for top best-selling manga for like 2 years in a row. Like, I don't think it was last year. I think Blue Lock might have been #1 last year. And that adaptation, the animation's not that great, but everything else about it is 10 out of 10, honestly. Voice acting, moments, music. Like, it's just the animation that's not that great. Everything else is very great. And Gachiakuta has everything great. It's a beautiful, phenomenal adaptation. I cannot wait to see these full 24 episodes. Like, genuinely. Like, that trailer for Core 2 is getting me excited, man. That OP, so good. But that's where I'm going to leave it today. Hopefully I get this video out kind of soon. I'm new to this editing type of stuff, especially for reaction videos, because copyright's not just a bitch, it's scary. Like, genuinely. So, we'll see. We'll see how far this goes. I hope I'm able to do all 13 episodes that's out currently. Because I want to catch up. 3 episodes. I'm not good at quick math, but I'm basically brain dead. But I hope you enjoy this journey with me. I know this is coming from someone who has read it, who has watched these episodes up to episode 6, and just saw reactors on YouTube watch 7 through 11 or 7 through 13. Because I know what happens. It's not one of those things where it's like, that's how I experience anime. It's like, no. I know what happens in that. Now we're getting to the stuff in Core 2 where I'm like, oh, I've seen like panels of characters like when it was happening in the manga, and I'm like, oh, that looks fucking awesome. But again, it was still very divisive for the translation. So it was very like, I want to do content on Gachiakuta back then, but I prefer the official. But I know a lot of people be like, do the fan, but it's like, the fan sucks, and now it's discontinued, thankfully, because it sucked. And the official is good. But it was just one of those times where it was like, I didn't have the passion to do it because of the divisiveness. And now I'm going to watch the anime in full and go right into the manga. Because it just looks amazing. And again, it's one of those things where it's like Sakamoto Days, it's like, oh yeah, they it's all right, but just read the manga. Like, no, Gachiakuta is one of those ones where it's like, oh no, the anime's fucking amazing, and the manga's amazing. Like, again, if you find this lackluster, I don't know what to say. I wonder what you don't find lackluster. I bet you the things that you don't find lackluster, if they release now, you would find them lackluster, because you have this mindset that you can't be positive about anything anymore. But that's a rant for another time, and hopefully I don't do that a lot. But that's where I'm going to leave it. And thank you very much for watching. Can't wait to continue this journey, because Gachiakuta is fucking awesome. And I just love it.